Hello people. Right, today I'm going to show you quickly some of the adjustments I've made to my T260. You'll notice from the other videos that it does look quite a bit different. First thing I've done is I've taken the power adjuster off. It was a bit of a pain. I've also taken off the crooked barn bolt, which is that. I'm not going to lie to you, I had some problems with it. It would only cock left-handed. Not that I'm implying that they're not very good, but I might just have a bad one. So I've taken that off. I've actually had to put the standard plastic breech back on. But the crooked barn bolt stays. I've also changed the barrel, and that is now an 18-inch barrel, and I've taken the silencer off. Not through choice, it actually broke. You'll also notice that there's a distinct lack of a safety catch. Now, I'm not advocating this, but this is my personal preference. I actually took it off, right? And I'll show you in a second why I've taken it off. If you just bear with me. As you'll see, the safety catch is partly holding in the main tube and barrel of the gun. Now, all that's left to hold the tube onto the main barrel is this miniature screw here. Okay, now it's very, very simple to take off. There we go. What you would normally have to do to take the tube and the barrel actually off the stock, there you go, it's removed, there's a tire, you probably can't see it, but there's a very tiny little metal spring in the back here. Now, usually what people have to do is you have to put in a screwdriver, lever the spring backwards, and push the safety out. This absolutely wrecks the trigger housing, and is a general pain in the ass because it takes so long. Okay, so it's very, very simple now, once the screw is removed. And there you go. So now every time I need to replace the spring, I want to put on a new breech, anything at all, that's all I need to do. Now, I'm probably going to get comments from people saying, why have you taken the safety off, it's dangerous. What you need to remember is anybody that's shot for a while is you never ever rely on the safety catch anyway. So what I'm going to quickly do is show you the new exhaust valve I have. Here's the gun's new exhaust valve, okay. At a later date, I'll show you how to take basically the gun apart and put the new exhaust valve in. But the distinct difference here is the larger port. Now this has actually been bored out with a pillar drill. It's not difficult to do. I did this one myself. I also bought another one off of a friend, and he done the same. And basically, this replaces the standard exhaust valve that you'll have with a gun. It's the same Crosman part, but like I said, it's just been bored out. What I did on my rat catcher, it was pretty damn difficult to push out. No, I can't do it. This here is connected onto the CO2 piercer. Okay, I actually ground the one on my rat catcher down. Okay, this was because mainly the CO2 capsules were sticking. Okay, so if that ever happens to you, if you grind it down, you'll need some collets to take this housing apart. It's not difficult, but if you ever get that happen, then that's what you need to do. Okay, just bear in mind that if you're doing this at home and you live in the UK, it's extremely important to remember there's a very good possibility that if you attach a new hammer spring, which I do have in here, and put in a exhaust valve with a bored out port, it will possibly push it over the 12 foot-pound limit. Now, there's probably people watching this think, yeah, that's a brilliant idea. It's not. If you're caught by the police, in the UK, you face a firearms offence, and that's 5 years in prison, which I don't think anybody wants. This is a power adjuster